Hi, so we're going to just start off your practice. If you come into child's pose, so just make yourselves comfortable on your knees. Stretch the arms out forward, drop the head down inside the arms, and then relax the arms completely by opening up the shoulders, opening up the palms, and then the forehead maybe comes onto the mat. Just calm your breath down. So allow big belly breaths. Breathe in through the nose. Allow the lungs to expand and then the belly to expand. If you want to create more space, you can open the knees up a little bit wider and then drop a little bit deeper into your hips and expand that breath into the belly, into the pelvis further. Option is forehead on the mat, or like I'm doing, you can just rest your head on the side and gaze over to one side. Breathe into the lower back. Change the direction of the head if you're on the side. Bring your head back to the center. If you can, pop your chin down onto the mat and look forward. Perfect. Roll up onto your hands, roll up onto your knees. Just spread the hands into the mat, tuck your toes under, and then just push the toes into the floor. So feel the toes just expand and open, find a little bit of space in between them. Pop the feet back down and give the feet a little bit of a tap out. Head is in line with your spine. Slight tilt of the chin into the chest. Reach your hands forward and then come down into your puppy pose. So chest lowering, maybe chin to forehead to mat. Hips are high and in line with your knees. Breathe into your puppy pose. Feel the stretch in your neck and your shoulders. And then peel your body away from the mat. Come back up onto all fours. So inhale, right arm, left leg lifts. Feel the belly zip in. Feel the spine become longer. Exhale, lower arm, lower leg. Opposite side, left arm, right leg. Lengthen it away. Drop the shoulders, push through the heel. Exhale, lower. So just keep moving. Right arm, left leg. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale, lower. If you're happy now, each time you can take a little bit higher. Lift up a little bit higher at the end of the motion. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep going. Perfect. One more each side. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. And then bring it down. Perfect. Open your knees wider. Bring the toes together so they touch. And then draw a circle all the way around. So move now through the shoulders, through the hips, the lower back. Feel those wrists opening up. And then change the direction. So just working in the other pane, going round, taking it as big as you're comfortable to. And then perfect. Bring your knees back underneath your hips. Right arm lifts up. Thread the needle, so pop the arm through. Left arm over your head. Twist just the belly in nice and tight. See if you can turn the ribs over to the left side. Breathe into it. Take the left hand up to the sky, directly up to the sky. And see if you can push the right shoulder into the mat a little bit more. Perfect. And now lower the left hand down. Right arm reaches straight up. Gaze up to that hand. And then lower the right hand down. Perfect, good. Left arm. So left arm lifts up. Thread the needle to pop the arm through. Left shoulder down, left side of the head down. Hips high in line with your knees. And then the right arm reaches straight up to the sky. Try and push away from the mat, but keep the hips square. And then lower the hand. Left arm sweeps back up to the sky. Breathe into it. And then lower your hand back down onto the floor. Tuck your toes under, come into your full plank. So spread the hands into the mat. Fingers point forward, so middle fingers aiming to point straight to the front of the mat. Thumbs push down, slight bend into the elbows. So what I want you to do is a small movement. You can drop onto the knees if you want to. You're going to drop the chest and then push the shoulder blades back open. So just push the shoulder blades together and then push them apart. For 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, lower the knees down, relax the toes, and then brush the elbows all the way past the waist as you lower down onto your mat. Hands forward, just lift the chest, fingertips push down, baby cobra. Breathe into it, push those toes and hips into the floor. And now exhale, lower your chest all the way back down. Reach your hands back behind, interlock your fingers, and then bring your chin into your chest. Push the fingertips in towards the knuckles and the knuckles down towards the heels. See, you can keep reaching down the body, but keep the head in line with your spine. Breathe into this movement. See if you can possibly lift a little bit higher. And then if you're comfortable, you can lift the thighs off the floor. The feet lift, thighs lift, knees off. Breathe into for one more breath. And then exhale, release. Hands towards the shoulders or underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Push the mat away, come into your plank. Drive those hips up to the sky. Walk your feet in just a touch. And then start to pad the heels down into your mat. Give the head a shake, side to side, forward and back. Roll through into your plank. Good. Bring the right hand underneath the right shoulder to the middle of the mat. Take the left hand up to the sky. Find your side plank. Look up to your left hand. Feet can either go one in front of the other or option to stack one foot on top of the other. Breathe into it. Gaze up to the hand. And one more breath. Then lower the hand down. Find your vinyasa, so option knees lower, or you can lower down through full plank. Bring your body forward, lower down, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, roll over the toes, down dog. Pad the heels, move into it. Roll through into plank. So left-sided plank, left hand center, roll onto the feet, right hand up. Option stack or feet place one in front of the other. Breathe into it. Keep pulling up through the middle body so hips are high. And just check the shoulder and the wrist are in line. And one more breath. Lower the hand. Find your vinyasa, so shift your body weight forward, lower down, roll over the toes, breath in, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe into it, pad through the heels. Inhale, look forward, roll through into plank. Good. What you're going to do is drop down onto your forearm. So drop right forearm, left forearm down onto the mat. Make sure the hips aren't up. Keep them in line. Draw belly into spine. Bring the right hand across the mat and then take the left arm up. So side plank, forearm. Keep the hand down onto the mat if you're able to. Breathe into it. What you're going to do is bend your left elbow. And then if you can, bring your elbow and your knee to touch. As you exhale, lengthen away. Inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, lengthen away. 2 more. Inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, lengthen away. Inhale, knee to elbow. Exhale, lengthen and hold. If you can, hold that star shape. Breathe into it for 4, 3, 2, 1. Push onto your left palm, push onto your right hand. Come back up to your plank. Vinyasa. Breathe, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Find a breath. Inhale, roll through to plank. Lovely, lower down onto your forearms. Breathe into it. So left hand, take it across to the right elbow. Shift the weight now onto those feet at the back. Either stack or side by side, right hand up to the sky. Breathe into it. Take that knee and elbow and bend and tap. Extend. Breathe into it. Extend. Inhale, tap. Exhale, reach. Inhale, tap. Exhale, reach and hold. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, left palm onto the floor. Lower down or straight to down dog if your arms are starting to tire. Perfect. Breathe into it. Good. So take your right hand and take it over to your left ankle, so opposite ankle. What we're going to try and do then is reach through with your chest, gaze up towards the left armpit or beyond that. Breathe into this, stretch. Lower the right hand, opposite side. So left hand reaches through onto your right leg. Take a hold where it's comfortable and then try and bring that chest through. Perfect. Close the eyes, relax the shoulders. And then release. Release the hand. Step to the top of the mat. So right leg and then your left leg. Bend the knees, fold over your thighs. Interlock your hands behind your lower back, palms together. And then just take those hands over your head, chin into your chest. Breathe into it, straighten the legs slightly if you're happy. Feet should be about hip width or maybe slightly narrower. Release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold. Roll up to standing. Big reach at the top. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Lovely. Step the right leg back. Come into your high crescent lunge. Breathe into it, so arms reach up and forward. Drop the shoulders away. Tap the right knee down. Inhale, push back up. Breath in. Tap down. Exhale, push back up. 2 more. Breath in. Tap down. Exhale, push back up. Last one. Tap down. Exhale, push back up. Stay bent and low in your thighs. Hands reach forward. Step right leg next to your left, straight into your chair pose. Breathe into it, just check you can see your toes, check your knees are behind. Drop the shoulders. As you exhale, step the left leg back. Again, make sure you're not on a tightrope, so legs are hip width apart. Perfect. Drop the shoulders, try and relax the arms. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, pick back up. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, pick back up. Keep going. Tap down. Pick back up. One more time. Inhale, tap down. Exhale, pick back up. Step forward back into your chair. Your legs should be starting to feel a bit of warmth. Drop the shoulders. Drop the hips a little bit deeper. As you exhale, fold over your thighs. Give the head a shake. Bend and straighten the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to the floor, jump, hop or step. Back to your plank, lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Perfect. Keep padding those heels out one by one. Find a little bit of movement in your hips and your lower back. Right leg lifts. Open up the hip, bring the heel into your bottom. Push the mat away with your hands. Bring that knee straight into the chest, step through. Straight into your warrior two. So left heel drops, left arm back, right hand forward. Gaze towards your right hand. Keep your tailbone tucked in, so spine is long, arms are reaching straight out. Breathe into it, push the toes down with the back foot. Bend through the front leg. Knees, toes and hands are all in line. Try one more breath. And then windmill the arms all the way to the top of the mat. Perfect. Stay here in your low runner's lunge. Left hand plants down, right hand reaches up. Try and keep those hips square, so push the left hip up, right hip down, push the left heel away as you're twisting. Lower the hand, step right leg back to your plank or challenge vinyasa, the leg goes up to the sky. Lower down, through chaturanga up dog, and then exhale, down dog. Perfect, breathe into it. Inhale, left leg lifts, heel to bottom, open up that hip. Chest stay square, shoulders stay relaxed. Step through, warrior two, back heel down. Again, just check out the alignment, arms, hips, knees, and toes. Keep long in your spine, so try and push that tailbone and tuck it under. Breathe into it. Try and keep that foot flat at the back. As you exhale, lower your hands all the way to the top. Find your low runner's lunge. Your hips are square here if you can. So if you can see my bottom, try and avoid this. You're trying to get that straight and long. Push the heel away. Right hand goes down. Left arm goes up. Squeeze that knee into your chest. Push the right leg away. As you exhale, lower the hand. Step the leg back or straight up into your challenge vinyasa. Take your time. Exhale, down dog. Breathe into it. So adding on a little bit at the end, we're going to add on a plank. So right leg, take it up. Same thing to start. Open up the hip, bring the heel into the bottom. Step through into your warrior two. Open the arms. Settle down. Keep the center, body center. Hips tucked under, right arm forward. Breathe into it. Find your breath, slow it down. Let's find a reverse warrior. So right hand reaches forward and then over your head. With your left arm, wrap it around your back, hook onto your waist or your thigh. Open the left shoulder and gaze up. Release your arms. And then windmill the arms all the way to the front. Find that runner's lunge. So settle yourselves. Maybe you just want to take a bit of movement forward and back to stretch this hamstring out of the right leg. And then settle yourself back down. Left hand goes down and the right hand goes up. Breathe into it. Option to stay here. But with your left toes, you're going to turn them to face the right side. And you're going to step the right leg back onto that left. If this isn't available, don't do it, or pause and rewind just to have a little look again. Gaze up to the hand. Find one more breath. If you want more, lift the back leg, lower the hand, and then find your chaturanga. Exhale, down dog. Breathe into it. Left leg lifts. Open the hip. Chest stays square. Breathe into it. Step through warrior two. Open the arms. Drop shoulders, fingers extend. Tailbones long. Breathe into it. Find that reverse warrior, so left hand forward and then reach it over your head. Try and stay long in your lumbar region. Exhale, lower the hands. Hips square, low runner's lunge. Again, if you want to, you've got the option to just straighten and lengthen. Find the twist, so settle down into your lunge. If your feet are slipped away, bring them back in. Right hand down, left hand lifts. Breathe into it, so stay here. Or option, right toes, turn to face over to the left side of the mat. You're going to feel a big stretch here, and then you're going to push into your hand and float the left leg back into your plank. Breathe into it, push the mat away, gaze up. Option, leg lifts. Should be shaking. Find one more breath, bit more height. Lower the hand. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Shake it out, pad out, breathe. You can rest and pause if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to go for one more round. So right leg lifts. Open up the hip. Stay here, or if you want more, find your wild thing. So drop the leg behind. Open the hips. Chest up to the sky. Right hand back. Right knee bent. Left leg straight. Lower the hand. Three-legged dog. So right leg goes straight back up. Step through warrior two. Open the arms, settle down, drop the shoulders, breathe into it. If you want a bit more, heel can come off at the front. Keep the spine long. Reverse your warrior, so heel can go down if you want to, or you can stay strong with the heel raised, right arm up. Now lower the heel. Release the arms. Runner's lunge. So moving forward and back. Maybe start to straighten that front leg a little bit more. Stay on the fingertips to stay strong, otherwise palms on the floor. Realign your hips. Make sure your legs aren't too far wide or apart. Right arm lifts. Breathe into it. Option stay here or roll onto the outer aspect of the left foot. Step the right leg back into plank. Lift the hips, gaze up. Breathe into it. Lift the leg. If you want more, left hand down, right hand can reach forward again if you want that bit more work. Lower the right hand. If you want to, keep the right foot lifted. Option to add a press. Push straight back up. Through to your vinyasa. Exhale. Down dog. Breathe deeply. Right, left leg lifts this time, so left leg up to the sky. Open up the hip. Breathe into it. Find your wild thing if you want. If not, stay here. Left leg reaches behind. Hips lift. Open your chest. Right leg is straightish. Heels hopefully are down. Feet are pointing forward. Lower the hand. Shoot the left leg straight back up. Step through warrior two. Settle down. You should feel a little bit of a rest now in your warrior two. Heel up at the front. Keep that tailbone long. Left arm forward. Reverse the warrior. Right hand sneaks behind the back. Lower the heel. Lower the hands. Good. Hips are square. Start to move forward and back. Loosen off that left hamstring. If you want to, bend the knee. Walk your feet back in, maybe a little bit wider. Right hand down, left hand lifts. Stay here. Option, roll onto the right outside of the foot. Take the weight into the hand and then float the leg back. Breathe into your hips are high. Arm can reach forward, leg can lift up. Push the hips higher. Squeeze the fingertips into the mat. Breathe. Find 2 more breaths. Lower the hand. Come back to your plank. Forward the foot. Option straight through vinyasa or add a push-up and then come through. Exhale, down dog. Lower the knees. Push back. Come into your child's pose. Take your hands back towards your feet. Palms face up. Breathe deeply in and out through your nose. Just find your breath. Slow down your breath. Good. Peel your body away from the mat. Good. And then we're going to come into to practice a little bit of crow. So you can step, jump, or hop yourself into Malasana. So just coming into your nice low yogi squat. So aiming to get those heels down, tailbone tucked underneath the spine, lift up through the chest. And close the eyes while we stay here for a few breaths just to relax, prepare. So stay in your Malasana, but take the hands and just move through the wrists. Good. Push the hands away, palms face out. And then just gently push the fingertips into the mat. If you can get the hands all the way down, that's fine. If you can't, still getting the stretch with the fingertips or the fingers on the floor. Good. From here, you're going to work into your crow. So looking for the feet to be just behind the hands, not too far away, less than the distance of your own foot. Approximately from your wrist to your forearm, a little bit about that distance. Fingers are forward, you're going to grasp the mat with your fingertips. If you can, you're going to raise up onto your toes, press the inner knee into the upper arm, keep a slight bend so you can stop yourself sliding down, and you're going to look forward. To start off, just moving forward, maybe moving back, just transferring the weight onto the toes. So you get to the point where the shoulders just pass over the fingertips, but the head remains forward. Once you've got that, maybe you just hover at that tipping point before you come back. See if you can squeeze the thighs to help you stay high and lifted. Otherwise, if you're happy for your crow and you're not already there, you can just peel the feet off the floor, maybe tap the toes together and hold it. Keep gazing forward, keep squeezing the mat, keep squeezing the knees and the upper arms together. Hold it for as long as you feel comfortable to, and then lower down, back onto your toes. So if that's not for you, just move forward and back, and that's how you're going to progress. Turn the fingertips so they face into the body, knuckles into the mat. Have a little release of your wrists. Breathe into it. Stay in Malasana. If you need to come and sit on your bottom for a rest, that's fine. So again, you can pause and play a little bit here if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to come up into crane. So just a bit of practicing crane. So feet forward in line with your knees. Hands are going to go down onto the mat. You're going to bend the knees and take the heels off the floor. So look for you to be in this position now before you start to move. Again, we need to push the weight into the fingertips so the body transfers forward. So look again to the top. Knees come into the triceps. And then you're going to try and float maybe 1 foot or 2 feet off the floor. If you're here, keep 1 foot off, 1 foot down, and then maybe change legs. If you're clever and want to play, you can do toe taps. So having a play there, or if you're happy with your crow, prepare yourself to come straight into it. So hands down, hands wide, squeeze fingertips into the mat, and then roll into the triceps. Feet are high if you can, hips are higher than your head, and breathe into it. You can lower down now whenever you're done. So we start off there, bring your bottom onto the mat. Take your feet wide. Give your wrist a little release. So just get the basics before you start to move on, okay? Cross the legs, push the palms away, drop the shoulders. Perfect. Inhale, big breath, reach up. Exhale, take your left hand to your right knee. Find a twist. Spine's long, gaze to the side. Drop the shoulders. Come back to the center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands drop down by the side of the body. Right palm down, left hand over your head. Gaze up, drop the shoulders. Come back all the way up to center. Right hand, left knee. Find your twist, drop your shoulders. Gaze out to the side. Keep active in your core. Keep drawing that belly into your spine. Bring yourself back to center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, left hand down, palm down, and then reach over the side. If you are available, you can come onto your forearm, but try not to take the hip off the mat. So keep pushing it down. Come all the way back up. Good. Just bring yourself down as slowly as you can onto your back. Activate the core, try to keep the feet grounded. Knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Open the knees up nice and wide. Give the legs a little shake. Take the feet up to the sky. Take the arms up, just give a roll through your feet and your wrists. And then give a shake out. And then lower legs, lower palms, palms face up, lower arms down. Breathe deeply into your belly, into your chest, and just close your eyes. So that will be the end of the practice, but I just want you to stay now in your Shavasana, relaxed, for as long as you need to. You worked really hard today, so just embrace that. Embrace the movement and how you're feeling. Thank you all very much for your practice. Namaste.